Hello friends, welcome to Kamath Astrology. So finally the results of the US elections have been declared and Donald Trump has emerged as the winner. So in today's video we will analyze the birth chart of Donald Trump and see how the year 2025 will be under Trump's rule. Is there a danger to Trump's life? What will be the impact of Trump's presidency on the world and on United States is also what we will cover in this video. So the chart which you see on the left hand side is the birth chart of Donald Trump. Donald Trump was born on 14th June 1946 at 10:54 a.m. in Jamaica, New York, United States of America. So the left hand side chart is the D1 chart. Now there are certain things I want you to see in this chart. If you see the 10th house of this chart, where you can see in the purple square Rahu, Sun and Uranus, and that 10th house receives the aspect of Jupiter. So 10th house is the sign of Taurus, and the Sun here represents the government. It represents the power and career of Donald Trump. So you can clearly see that Rahu amplifies the significations of the Sun here, and therefore he attains a very powerful position in his life. Rahu also amplifies the ego of a person, and therefore you can see Donald Trump has a lot of ego. The ninth aspect of Jupiter on the sign of Taurus with Rahu, Sun and Uranus in it gives him a very high authoritative position in life, and therefore he is the president of the United States. You can see Uranus with Sun and Rahu. So the decisions that he takes are highly unpredictable. Now look at the first house in this chart. You can see a blue circle containing the Lagna or the ascendant and the planet Mars, who rules the 4th house and the 9th house in Donald Trump's chart and is placed in the ascendant. Now Mars is very comfortable in this fiery sign of Leo, and Donald Trump is therefore very aggressive by nature. Now Mars aspecting his 7th house of partnerships and oppositions shows that he will also face a lot of opposition in his life, and his opposition parties, his political opponents, can create a lot of problems for him. If you look at the 6th house in this chart, which rules enemies, diseases and conflicts, and 7th house which rules partnerships and opposition, the houses of Capricorn and Aquarius, which are the 6th and 7th house respectively, are ruled by Saturn. And as you can see in this chart, Saturn is placed in the 12th house of Cancer, conjunct Venus and Pluto. Now Venus rules the 3rd house of neighbors, siblings, self-effort, and also the 10th house of power and authority in Donald Trump's chart, and is placed conjunct Saturn with a 2-degree separation. You can see Saturn is at 0 degrees, Venus is at 2 degrees in the sign of Cancer. Now the 12th house represents losses, Pluto represents death followed by rebirth. And you can see Saturn, Venus and Pluto are conjunct in the 12th house. So Saturn represents enemies shown by the 6th house and the opponents or partners shown by the 7th house. And when it comes in conjunction with Pluto in the 12th house, it shows that an attempt of assassination was made on Donald Trump and he just got saved. So this is like a rebirth. In fact, after winning the elections, he said that God saved me to save America, and I was stunned by this statement of Donald Trump. So, definitely, this combination of Saturn, Venus, Pluto shows that assassination attempts will happen on Donald Trump. And from the chart, it is very clear that his enemies are his opponents and some of his close partners. Now look at Moon. Moon is the 12th lord in this chart, placed in the 4th house of Scorpio, conjunct Ketu. Now Ketu with the Moon usually brings a level of detachment from home and from mother. However, Moon in Scorpio indicates deep grudges. So this person can hold grudges for a very long time against his opponents. The second house lord Mercury, representing family, wealth, and 11th house lord Mercury, representing gains, chronic diseases, and network of friends, is placed in its own sign of Gemini in the 11th house. So this indicates that Donald Trump becomes extremely wealthy. He will have a lot of money and a huge network of friends. Now, when Saturn is with Venus in the 12th house of Cancer, it indicates this person will be involved in a lot of scandals related to women, related to sex, and definitely lot of allegations have been leveled upon Trump in the recent times because of this combination of Saturn and Venus in Cancer. You can see the 12th lord Moon is also placed in Scorpio, which represents deep sexual drive, deep sexual desires, and lot of secrets related to sex life. Now it is very important to look at the Navamsha or the D9 chart, and you can see similar combinations in the Navamsha. You can see the Saturn Venus combination in the Cancer Navamsha as well as the Cancer sign in D1. The Ketu Moon conjunction is present in the Pisces Navamsha, which is the 10th Navamsha here, and the Rahu Sun combination is present in the Virgo Navamsha. So this person likes conflicts, he gets into conflicts, and he is very unpredictable. This is what his overall chart shows. Now, currently, which Mahadasha is Donald Trump running? Currently, Donald Trump is running the Mahadasha of Jupiter or Guru, and Jupiter rules the 5th house of fame, name, reputation, love life, and children, and also the 8th house of transformation. So, when Jupiter's Mahadasha has started in Donald Trump's life, lot of transformations will come, and therefore every day you are seeing different kinds of events happening in his life. The 8th lord also represents longevity and is placed in the 2nd house of Virgo, representing conflicts, debates, diseases. So you can see Donald Trump was recently involved in all of these things, and even assassination attempts were made on his life before the win in elections. So now let us analyze the Jupiter Mahadasha. Now, what is Jupiter all about? Jupiter is a teacher. He is about higher learning, divine wisdom. And if you see Donald Trump's natal chart, Jupiter is the 8th lord and the 5th lord, placed in the 2nd house of Virgo. Now, what is Virgo? Virgo is a sign of conflicts. It is a sign of debates. And Jupiter is a noble person. When a noble person like Jupiter is placed in a sign of conflicts, it is very uncomfortable there. So, the placement of Jupiter in Virgo indicates that while initially Donald Trump is getting a lot of fame right now, Jupiter also rules the 5th and the 8th house. 8th house represents scandals, represents secrets. And since the 8th lord has gone into the 2nd house of Virgo, it indicates that now when Jupiter's Mahadasha progresses further, Lot of scandals in which Trump has been involved will come out. These could be related to financial scams as well as sexual scandals. Why I am saying financial? Because Jupiter is in the second house of Virgo. So now, when are such scandals likely to come out or be triggered? Around March 2025, you can see there is Jupiter Mahadasha, Venus Antardasha, Sun Pratyantar, and the next level is the Moon. Right? So, in this period of March 2025, certain scandals can start tarnishing Trump's name. And in the month of April 2025, that is around 8th April 2025, he will face a lot of trouble and opposition in his own country as well as from his close mates in his own party. So, though this year 2025 starts well for Donald Trump, it is also going to bring a lot of challenges, lot of opposition, and some scandals can tarnish his name, is what I see. Now, if you move towards 18th April 2025, during that period, there is a clear danger of assassination attempt on Donald Trump. So he has to be very careful in the month of April 2025, especially the second fortnight of April 2025, where there can be an assassination attempt because Ketu in Scorpio gets triggered, the Sun also gets triggered, Jupiter, the 8th Lord, gets triggered, and Venus, who is present in the 12th house. All of these planets get activated during that time period, and that shows a strong possibility of an attempt of assassination and a major threat to his life in that period. Now, Donald Trump is the 47th president of United States of America. 4 plus 7 is 11. 11 is a master number, which shows that Donald Trump will do something revolutionary in the United States. And he will be remembered forever for whatever he has done. Now, Donald Trump will be focused on improving the technological sector, incorporating AI, and probably bringing new forms of currencies like the cryptocurrency. So, cryptocurrency may grow in the year 2025 in a big way, is what I see under Trump's rule. Now, will he be able to stop the wars that are going on? Definitely, Trump is very aggressive, and to an extent, he may be able to tone down the Russia Ukraine war to a large extent. But as far as the Israel Hamas war goes on, or the war between Israel and Middle East goes on, Trump will not be able to stop the Middle East countries and opening of new war fronts in the times ahead, in the year 2025. Trump's reign can bring a big trade war between different countries, and that can open new war fronts, is what I clearly see from his birth chart. And because his 12th house has Saturn, Venus, and Pluto in the sign of Cancer, it shows that he may come up with very strong immigration policies which may result in deporting of a lot of anti-national and migrants who have illegally entered the United States in the year 2025. So, to summarize, while his victory is commendable and it is a good start, and he will be focused for the progress of United States of America, the year 2025 will also bring a lot of challenges for Trump and the world in general. In the year 2025, especially around the April-May 2025 period, I clearly see United States attacking a Middle East country in a big way, and that can splurge into a very big war in the times ahead. So, year 2025 will indeed be very challenging for Trump, and he will have a tough time trying to bring US out of recession in the year 2025. So friends, I'll conclude this video here. To reach out to us, you can email us at astrosevaworld@yahoo.com or visit our website astroseva.tripod.com. So friends, thanks a lot. Bye. Take care and stay safe.